I'm Renee Edge, and I have a PSA today for agents and homeowners. So one thing that we're seeing right now is deed fraud or listing fraud. So yes, there are scammers calling agents trying to list properties that they are not the owners of, and that is happening a lot. So there's a couple things I want to talk about. Talk about what's happening and how you can help and what you can do about it. This is not just a Delaware thing. So I am in Delaware, but this is happening all across the country. So if you're listening to this and you're not in Delaware, please reach out to your local Recorder of Deeds office and see what can be done to help prevent this, because we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But yes, I'm getting this PSA out to other fellow real estate agents to make them aware as well. I received a phone call myself. The scammer called me, said that they wanted to list their lot for sale in Kent County. I quickly got out the MLS and was looking, and I said, oh, it looks like you just bought this property in 2021 and you want to sell it already. So how come you didn't call your buyer agent that helped you? This person really didn't seem to know what I was talking about. He didn't know who his buyer agent was at the time. I knew it wasn't that long ago. They should know something. But they just kept referring to their listing agent or the listing agent, because that's what they had on, that's all the information they had was from what was on the internet when it was listed. So when I said, who was your buyer agent, they gave me the listing agent's name. So there was my first red flag. And I kind of took that as the only red flag and said, I can't help you. Got the information, hung up the phone. I then made a phone call to that buyer agent that helped that owner purchase it in 2021. And the name, the homeowner's name, is a gender neutral name. And come to find out, the actual owner is a female, and the person that called me was a male. So, case closed, that was a scammer. So keep in mind that this is happening a lot. We also had a scammer that almost went to closing. It was the attorney that finally said, let's do a Zoom call with the sellers and verify who they are just a couple days before closing. And they didn't want to do the Zoom call because guess what? They weren't who they said they were. And everything started to unravel. But that poor buyer may have spent some money doing a due diligence for that land or what have you. And everybody's kind of out their time and money at that point. All because the scammer thought that they were going to sell a property that wasn't theirs, but reap the money from it. So a couple things. This is happening a lot. Please be aware. And a couple things that agents can do is make sure you're verifying who the sellers actually are. Now, keep in mind that these scammers, they think they're smart. They have an actual Delaware driver's license. Now, we've noticed that they're using the same picture for each different property. But regardless, the driver's license looks real. It's not real. So one thing that you can do is say, you know what, since we can't meet in person and you are out of state for whatever reason, let's have a Zoom call. I want to make sure that I'm, talking to the right person, however you want to say it, but offer that Zoom call. And if they're a scammer, they're not going to take you up on it because they don't want to be found out. If you're a homeowner, so Delaware is split into 3 counties. We have Newcastle County, Kent County, and Sussex County. Newcastle County has a deed alert system in place that you can sign up for. Kent County is working on that same system. Kent County system should be up anytime now. So look out for that. Usually it's on the county website. Sussex County has the system in place as well. So I'm going to go over a little tutorial with you on how to get set up. It's super simple. It's a couple clicks on the county website, and then you'll get an email confirmation. Make sure you're signing up everybody's name that is on the property. And then if you do happen to get an alert at some point, because there's been some activity on your deed, you want to call the Recorder of Deeds office and tell them that you did not make that change so that can stop the process right then and there. Because we don't want to be selling properties for people that are not who they say they are. That creates a huge mess and has a lot of loss with it. So Homeowners, we're going to get you signed up. Agents, please be aware. Please be aware. Please be aware, because that's going to be the most thing. Be proactive. This is all new, so we are still evolving the things to do to prevent this. This is all we know so far. The police have been contacted, and they are gathering the data that we have available about some of these fraud cases. I don't know if anything will ever be done. As we know, a lot of us have dealt with credit card fraud and things like that, and we never know who the people actually were that did it. It's rare to get to the bottom of it. So I don't know if they'll ever get to the bottom of this. So we can do what we can do now, and that is get the word out. So hopefully you'll share the video, share the information, and then also sign yourself up for the alert system so that you will know if there's any changes and you can make that call right away. So that's all for now. Let's get into the tutorial. So we're going to start out looking at the Sussex County Recorder of Deeds website. And what I'm going to do is just Google Sussex County Recorder of Deeds. And it should take you right to the direct link. And there it is right there. It's sussexcountyde.gov. Now if you go right to that website, you got to go to the Recorder of Deeds under the Government tab. Once you're there, you're going to see that Recording Activity Notification Service on the bottom left, and there's all the information, how they strongly recommend property owners sign up, and then you're going to click here to get signed up. You're going to fill in your information, and once you're done, you're going to hit that send confirmation email link. You want to go then into your email and check and make sure that you get the email. Now this is not does not complete it. Once you have that email, you have to verify your email. So there's a click here link in the email, and it's just going to come for every person. You're going to click that, and then you should go to another screen that's going to say you've been confirmed. Then you'll get an email again that says it's complete and you're confirmed. Don't forget this second step. That's going to be most important, to make sure you confirm your email. Then it'll be set. Now here's the notification verification verifying that it is complete, and it'll tell you that. So make sure you get your completed email. That should do it though.